Moose Jaw's Janet Anderson was adopted as a baby on December 23, 1954. 64 years and 1 day later, she will finally meet her birth family. Anderson's life changed forever when she received a very special letter in the mail this fall. The envelope read Government of Saskatchewan and contained her official birth certificate. On it, a name she had been wondering about all her life, the name of her birth mother.
It's one of those landmark days where when something happens that changes your life, you'll never forget it, and my life will never be the same.
Anderson was adopted by a couple named Hazel and Richard. As she got older, she started to wonder about her genealogy. In 1991, she began her search using the post-adoption registry without much luck. But last year, the province opened up the records of all adult adoptees. Anderson applied for hers as soon as she heard. Her birth certificate listed 25-year-old Lillian Jean Avery as her mother. The BC woman gave birth in Regina at a home for unwed mothers. The adoption papers say she gave her baby away after much consideration.
Once she is away from the baby, she will have a chance to sit down and think it out more objectively.
Anderson remembers sitting in her car and crying for hours as she leafed through the pages that answered so many questions. Then she Googled her mother's name. To her surprise, she found a newspaper article. In it was a photo of her mother, who now goes by her married name, Jean Stahl.
Be damned if she's not on Facebook at 89 and she's still alive. I'm just like, oh my God. It was one of those moments where it was like, it's so hard to describe. It was just such a miracle moment for me. It really was.
Anderson messaged Jean's daughter, Elaine. She explained that they may be sisters. Elaine didn't believe it, but called her mother to find out. Jean hadn't told any of her children about the baby she had given up until that moment. 5 days later, Anderson's phone rang. The voice on the other end was her birth mother.
There was an instant love there for my birth mother, and I went from having one brother to having 3 brothers, a sister, and a birth mother in a matter of seconds. And I'm still in that wow factor. Like, it's just totally beyond me.
Since then, the newly reconnected mother and daughter speak on the phone regularly. Anderson also got the sister she always wanted, and the feeling is mutual for Elaine. The pair text every day.
You know, I want to lie in bed with her and tell her stories and tell her my fears and tell her my secrets and share with her everything that we haven't been able to share over the years. And, you know, she's my sister and I want her to be my sister in all sense and purpose.
Elaine has invited Anderson to spend Christmas at her home on Haida Gwaii, British Columbia. Anderson says she's looking forward to meeting the woman who gave her life and thanking her for giving her not one, but 2 amazing families. Alex Saladuca, CBC News, Regina.